Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name is David and this is a magic review. What is this? This is a bag of socks. I kid you not. This is a bag of socks and a laundry hamper. And you might have seen this trick recently on Penn & Teller Fool Us. That's right, maybe you just saw Howard Blackwell. He performed a trick on Fool Us where he came out with two laundry hampers, each one filled with socks. He had Allison come out and help him. And between the two of them, they whittled down all the socks on stage down to like 8 different colored socks, and they were put on Howard's arms, 4 on his left, 4 on his right. And again, through a process of elimination, Allison selected one sock, and then the big reveal was that one sock was a mate to the one sock he was wearing. And so this is Socks Appeal from Bill Abbott. Yeah, that was kind of nuts that I pretty much got Socks Appeal in the mail from hocus-pocus.com about the same time the Penn & Teller show was being aired. So it was crazy to think that I was watching a trick on TV and I was like, I have that trick like right now at my house. So that was crazy. And this isn't the first time. This isn't the first time that someone has done Socks Appeal on TV. Earlier than that, Chris Funk was on the Christmas edition of Masters of Illusion, and he performed the same trick a little differently. He did his own version. He did a more streamlined version of it on Masters of Illusion, and now we get to talk about it. Now we get to talk about the trick and how it goes and where you can find it. All right, so $125. $125 at hocus-pocus.com. What are you gonna get? You're gonna get that bag, like I showed you earlier, right? And you're gonna get 8 pairs of brightly colored, fun socks. That's right, 8 pairs. You will get full pairs, and that means really you could perform this 8 different times, right? Because you have 8 different outcomes. You're also gonna get the laundry hamper that you can use on stage as well. It's kind of like your top hat, you know, as you show cards and you eliminate cards, you used to throw them into a top hat. So it's a laundry hamper top hat for parlor and stage. And then you're also gonna get the tutorial video. The tutorial video is roughly 21 minutes long. Is it what I thought? Yeah, it's what I thought. It looks a lot like Eric Mead's Tie One On, and Bill even credits Eric Mead. He had permission to use it, and that's in Tangled Web. So only thing is, Eric Mead does that with ties, right? Like ties. And perhaps a lot of us don't wear ties during performance, but we all wear socks, right? And I like the outcome of this. The outcome makes sense. You know, through the process of elimination, you get down to one sock. And so where is that other one sock? Where is your prediction, right? Your prediction has to be where it naturally would be, on your foot. So one pant leg you lift up and there's no sock there, but the other one is the mate. Is it well made? They're socks. They're socks, they're nice socks. They're not trick socks, they're not gimmick socks, they're not gaffed socks. They are socks. They're just socks. They're nice socks. It's a nice laundry hamper. Yeah, it's nice. Comes in a nice bag. You can put everything back inside of the bag and it's good for carry. So yeah, it's all well made. As far as the overall quality and production value of the video, like I said, it's 21 minutes and it's pretty much just Bill in front of a little backdrop. He'll give you an intro at the beginning. Then you're gonna watch the full live performance of Chris Funk on Masters of Illusion. But like I said, this is before Fool Us. So the Fool Us presentation won't be on here and you won't learn that presentation. Bill Abbott then has another performance where he actually does this for some friends and they're seated at a table. Then he comes back with some history and some crediting. He fully credits, and that's almost half the video right there. And then the rest of this is his performance and ideas and final thoughts. Pocket space, like I said, everything fits in a travel bag, but you know, you probably will at least be wearing one of the socks in performance, right? Which I think as a parlor gag or a kids party, that's a lot of fun, right? A lot of fun. And really, now, as you go about your day, you'll be able to find socks that you want to add. So you have 8 pairs to start with, but maybe at Christmas time, you want to buy fun Christmas socks, or Halloween time, buy fun Halloween socks, or Valentine's Day, buy fun Valentine's socks, right? So those things are out there. And so I think just like we do with gaff cards, where we always collect new ones, now you get to collect new and fun, exciting socks. How are the angles? The angles are clean. No one's gonna be looking at your socks before the show starts, right? That's not something people notice. And everything can be inspected because, like I said, there's nothing gimmicked here, nothing gimmicked at all. And there's no slights, there's no difficulty level. You might already have an idea about how it's done, and you'd probably be right. I mean, to be fair, you know, when Howard Blackwell was on Fool Us, he didn't fool Penn and Teller. He didn't fool them, but it was a fun trick, right? It was a fun trick. And I think that's how you should think of this. It is a fun trick. It's going to bring laughter. And it's an ending that perhaps people weren't, you know, expecting. Set up and reset, you're putting on one sock and you're walking out the door with the rest of them in the laundry hamper and you're good. It's totally portable. You can do it anytime. Positives, come on. This trick was good enough to be on 2 magic shows. And might I add, the 2 biggest, right? The 2 biggest magic shows on television, this trick has been on them. Negatives, nothing is gimmicked, right? Nothing is gimmicked. And so, of course, you could have bought your own socks and you could have bought your own hamper probably for less money. So I think because this is over $100, I would have liked probably a longer tutorial. Half the tutorial is performance. And so I'm sure Bill Abbott has ideas about doing this in performance. I'm sure he's done it lots of times. It would have been nice to have more than 20 minutes. You know, I always say video is free. Video is free. It doesn't cost you anything to stand in front of the camera longer and film more. I film, right? I use my own cell phone camera and a clip-on mic. Filming in video is free. So I wish there could have been more insight and just something else added. The other thing that I would say is a negative to the video is the video doesn't go with the product. It doesn't. He never mentions the product in the video. In fact, he even says, go out and buy 8 pairs of socks. So clearly this video was made before the product. And once the product was being released, they didn't even bother to film an extra video where they go through what you get or talk about the materials or, yeah, it's clearly was added on. So I think it would have been nice, you know, for any time people are spending more than $100, you realize that, you know, a lot of these people are, you know, people that do magic on the side or as a hobby, or it's their second job, or they're trying to start and make a career out of it. So as a purchaser, we're always trying to save our money or buy the best thing that's going to work for us. And for, you know, one of your customers to spend over $100 on something, which is a lot still for a lot of people, I think you want to give them as much as possible. You want to give them as much as possible. And video is free. Video is free. So yeah, a newer video, especially a video longer than 20 minutes, that would have been nice. So is it worth your money? You'd have to do that pricing for yourself. Designer custom socks actually are not cheap. They're not. My wife likes me to wear fun socks when I wear suits, and so I have a drawer full of them, and I'm always surprised. You know, I think, you know, I'm 55, so I still live in the world where phone calls were a dime. You know, and I still remember going to an actual 5 and dime and buying candy. So I'm always shocked to find the sticker price on things. And designer fun socks are not cheap. They're not cheap. And so to have 8 pairs of socks and the hamper, I would just say, you know, if you don't believe us, price it out yourself. I think it's nice to get everything you need in one package. You don't have to go out and buy anything. So you are literally getting everything you need. You could take this from the mail directly to a show without purchasing a single thing, without having to mod a single thing, right? Nothing you need to glue or tape or staple or prepare beforehand. You could literally throw one of these socks on and walk out the door and perform this trick. So yeah, it's nice that it comes all together. But please watch other videos, watch other reviews, and see if this will work for you. All right, so that's everything I can say about Socks Appeal from Bill Abbott. And of course, I want to thank Bill and hocus-pocus.com for allowing me to have this so I could do the review for you. And I will see you guys next time. Bye. Hey, would you like to learn a magic trick? You would? Did you know I have a second channel? That's right. I have a second channel where I teach beginning level magic tricks. Magic Channel Card Tricks is a place that you can go to learn tricks with ordinary items you can find around the house. Paper clips, rubber bands, pens, and of course, decks of cards. I teach beginning level card tricks, simple card tricks, simple card forces that anybody could learn. I also review magic kits. So if you go buy a magic kit from the store, your local Walmart or Target, or you get a magic kit for Christmas, I'll go over exactly what's inside. And I'll even teach you how to perform with some of those tricks that you get inside those kits. Plus, I'm even gonna give you video instruction to very simple, very inexpensive tricks that you can pick up at your favorite magic store. Sometimes you get those tricks and the instructions are just on a tiny little piece of typewritten paper and you have no idea how to do that trick. Don't throw that trick away. Don't put it in a box. Come back to Magic Channel Card Tricks and I will teach you how to use that trick as well. Or maybe you're not a beginner. Maybe you're not a beginner, but maybe you have a niece or a nephew or a little brother or sister that you could share this channel with them. This is a great, safe place, kid-friendly, where they can learn beginning level magic. Make sure you head on over to Magic Channel Card Tricks, give my videos a like, subscribe to that channel. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for being a part of Magic Orthodoxy.